Guys, this is Yolanda from Yulaji Holistic Wellness, giving you a full moon update for today's full moon, which is December 2020. It's an exciting full moon as it is the end of the year and it's also the end of the month, and we have New Year's a couple of days away. So there's like a lot of different energies intermingling that are just like bubbling and trying to get to the surface, like that champagne bottle that's on New Year's Eve. And so, I just thought I'd share the messages that I received from my higher self with you guys. So the full moon in this month is in a Cancer, which is an emotional astrological sign. So it's been a year of emotional situations, emotional urgencies, emotional reactions. And so 2020 was kind of like the year of the purge for all of us. We've all had our ups and downs and our challenges that have created tons of emotions, but it's whether or not we let our emotions lead us to actions, to react a certain way, that is going to decide and depend on what kind of 21 year we're gonna have. So 21 should be about starting fresh, and we want to start fresh as we don't want our emotions running us dry. Emotions tend to lead us into a mental state of confusion, stress, discomfort, and irritability. And so we want to identify what those emotions are telling us for this full moon cycle, so that way we can release them. Emotions are like an onion. It's layers upon layers upon layers of different belief systems, different experiences, different concepts that have been embedded and programmed into us since conception. So when we go through emotional awareness, we actually figure and come to terms to what is the cause of the problem. However, it's up to us to be able to peel each layer off to get closer to that trigger. In retrospect, as emotions are defined as a complex state of feelings that results in physical and psychological changes that influence this thoughts and behaviors. So it's just a coincidental experience that we end 2020 with emotions, because again, 2020 has been nothing but an emotional roller coaster for some of us, and for most of us it's been really good. Like, we've had time to process, and part of the process is purging what no longer serves us and things like that. So with emotions, we kind of create or we experience a dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is there to remind us of what it is that we don't want, what it is that we want to change, and just things that we need in our lives to prosper and to better. And so emotions shouldn't be ignored or avoided. They should be acknowledged for what it is that they're trying to teach us. Maybe this year we learned how to emotionally balance ourselves, because oftentimes if we have an emotional imbalance, it can lead to mental issues that can create even more conflict for us. So maybe you've had a rocky year with finances or relationships, or just your experiences with those two overall. So it's up to us to create the boundaries for 21, reflecting off of these emotions, what it is that we accept, what it is that we value the most, what is it that we want to grow into. As 21 will be a year that will be change, it will be growth, it'll be a slow growth. So some of you may feel like that you're stagnant, but that's not necessarily true, because there is no stagnation. The only way, or the only reason you probably feel stagnant, is because you feel that way yourself. But if you identify what the trigger is and actually take control of the experience instead of letting the emotion control you, you can actually change that reaction to a proaction and develop something different from it. Develop new relationships, develop new career paths or opportunities. I know it's a hard and troubling time right now, but it's up to you to allow yourselves to get out of that collective consciousness and allow yourself to be bring yourself into the light of love, because with light and with love all things are possible, and it is possible for us to manifest our own reality. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this full moon reading, and I hope that you choose to let go of what no longer serves you by regarding it, taking it into presence, acknowledging it, and letting it go, and create new ideas and new beliefs, new creations that you want to bring into the new year. So with that, peace, light, and love. Bye.